So for those of you that are new to credit cards and are just getting started on your credit journey and don't know exactly where to start looking or what first credit card you should get or first few credit cards you should get, then I got you. I've been in the credit card game for over 10 years now, and I have access to over 150,000 in credit limits while having an 800 credit score, 803 to be exact. I have about 15 credit cards at the time of this recording, so there's definitely going to be some credit cards that I recommend getting over others, especially if you're a new credit card user. Now, the 5 credit cards that I'm going to be mentioning in this video are directed to people that are in their teens, early 20s, in college, or just new credit card users in general. So if you guys want to be ready for 2024 and get set on the right path financially, then make sure to watch this video all the way to the end so that way you don't skip out on any valuable information that can help you out. If you're already subscribed, then welcome back. But if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Ish Sandiford, and you are now watching Just Money, where we talk about financial related topics such as personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. So a question I always get is, Ish, what is a good beginner credit card to start out with? Now that answer kind of depends on what your personal lifestyle is like, so it can vary depending on what kind of person you are. But luckily for you guys that are watching this video, I narrowed it down to where these 5 credit cards that I'm going to be talking about in this video will give you the most value without even trying. And all the credit cards that I'm going to be talking about in this video have some kind of welcome bonus, no annual fees, and pretty decent cash back. So if you're a beginner in the credit card world, these 3 items are what you should be looking for when applying for your next credit card. Okay, now let's get started. The first credit card that I'm going to be mentioning in this video is going to be called the Chase Freedom Unlimited credit card. This credit card is hands down the first credit card that I always recommend to beginners because of the value that it brings. So to qualify for this credit card, it is said that you need a 670 or above credit score in order to obtain this credit card. And then once you do actually get your hands on this credit card, they're going to offer you a welcome bonus of $200 once you spend $500 on purchases within the first 3 months of opening the account. So all you literally have to do is spend $500 on this credit card within 3 months to gain a free $200. And honestly, I think most of you guys out there can probably hit that within the first 2 to 4 weeks if we're being honest. And also, we're not even done with this bonus yet because there's still more that comes with it. So this credit card will also be giving you 5% cash back at gas stations and grocery stores combined all the way up to $12,000 in the first year. Target and Walmart will not count those grocery stores. But ladies and gentlemen, if that's not a good sign-up bonus, then I don't know what is. But since we're already talking about cash back, the Chase Freedom Unlimited credit card is going to give you 3% cash back on drugstore purchases, dining at restaurants, including eligible delivery services like DoorDash and Uber Eats. You'll also get 5% cash back on travel purchased through the Chase Unlimited Rewards portal, and then 1.5% cash back on all other purchases, which is pretty decent and something that you cannot go wrong with. In addition, not only does this credit card have no annual fees, but it also comes with a 0% intro APR for the first 15 months on purchases and balance transfers. So pretty much if you're a beginner, the best year that you're going to have with this credit card is going to be your first year of ownership with it. And I say that because even Chase themselves know that this is a beginner credit card, so they're trying to get you used to things in the first year of ownership. And how do they do that? By giving you a very enticing first year. So again, this is the first credit card that I always recommend to beginner credit card users because there's just so much value that it's literally insane. Now the second credit card we're going to be talking about is called the Capital One Quicksilver credit card. It is said that you need a 690 credit score or above in order to get approved for this credit card. This credit card will have no annual fees on it, and you'll receive an unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase that you make. But if you book through the Capital One travel portal, you'll earn an unlimited 5% cash back on hotels and rental cars. It also comes with a sign-up bonus of $200 once you spend $500 on purchases within the first 3 months of opening this account. So this is definitely doable. And just like the last credit card we talked about, the Capital One Quicksilver credit card is going to offer you a 0% intro APR for the first 15 months on purchases and balance transfers. Then once those 15 months are over, you're going to be at a variable APR of 19.99% all the way up to 29.99% at the time of this recording. Now if you have the Quicksilver credit card, one of the benefits will be that it offers a free Uber One membership for 6 months. And this deal is going to last all the way up to mid-November 2024. And for those that don't know what Uber One is, let me be the one to tell you. Uber One is a paid membership program that offers its users exclusive perks, whether it's through Uber or Uber Eats. You'll receive special discounts on Uber rides, groceries, food deliveries, and even pickup orders as well. So you would get all this for free for the first 6 months by just simply having the Quicksilver credit card. So for those of you that catch plenty of Uber rides, this wouldn't be a bad decision to make. And on top of all this, there's no foreign transaction fees on this credit card at all. So I would definitely recommend looking into this credit card if you're just a beginner starting out. Now the third credit card that I'm going to be talking about is called the Citi Custom Cash credit card. In order to obtain this credit card, it is recommended that you have a 640 or above credit score in order to be approved for it. Now the welcome bonus that this credit card has is you can earn $200 once you spend $1,500 within the first 6 months of you opening this account. Now this credit card does require more spending in order for you to get your free $200, but they're also giving you more time for it as well. There's also not going to be an annual fee on this credit card, which is fantastic, just like our other 2 credit cards. And this credit card will also come with a 0% intro APR for the first 15 months on both purchases and balance transfers, just like our last two credit cards we talked about. But with this credit card, if you're going to do a balance transfer on this credit card, make sure to get that done within the first 4 months of you opening the account. Otherwise, you will not be able to take advantage of this perk. Now, as far as cash back, this credit card will give you 5% cash back on your top eligible spend category each billing cycle, all the way up to $500 spent. Now, there are different spend categories, but I think most of you are probably going to be using gas. Or if you guys don't drive a lot, then I could probably see most of you probably spending it on grocery store purchases. So if you guys are doing a lot of grocery store purchases, then you'll be receiving 5% cash back on that specific category. That's how that works. But other than that, you're going to be receiving 1% cash back on all other purchases. And the cash back that you earn from this card is going to be in the form of what they call thank you points. And then you can redeem that for cash back, gift cards, Amazon purchases, and stuff of that nature. But overall, this is a pretty easy, simple credit card to use if you're just a beginner. Now, the fourth credit card we're going to be talking about is called the Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards Credit Card. It is recommended that you have a 690 credit score or above in order to get approved for this credit card. This credit card does not come with any annual fees, which is fantastic, and it also has a 0% intro APR for the first 15 months on purchases and balance transfers. And once that time is up, you're going to be at a variable APR of 18.24% all the way up to 28.24% at the time of this recording. Now, the sign-up bonus for this credit card is going to be a $200 bonus once you spend $1,000 on purchases within the first 90 days of you opening the account. So again, you'll be receiving a free $200 once you spend $1,000 on purchases on this credit card within the first 90 days of you opening this account. I would say you guys will probably hit that within the first month to month and a half if we're being honest. And then as far as cash back on this credit card, you're going to be earning 3% cash back on the category of your choice. And the categories you have to choose from are going to be gas, dining, travel, drugstore purchases, home improvement purchases, and online shopping, including cable, streaming, internet, and phone, and stuff of that nature. Then you'll also receive 2% cash back at grocery stores and wholesale clubs, and then just 1% cash back on all other purchases. But the catch is, between the 3% and the 2% cash back that you're earning, that's only all the way up to $2,500 in combined purchases each quarter. And for those that don't know how long a quarter lasts, it's going to be a 3-month period. Anything after that $2,500 is only going to be 1% cash back. So if you put it into perspective, that's $10,000 a year that you're going to be receiving 3 or 2% cash back on from the category of your choice. So if you were to actually strategize this credit card, then it can actually be really beneficial for you to have. Just make sure to pick the category of your choice that you would like to receive the 3% cash back on. Otherwise, it will stay the same as last month. And also, if you guys are finding any of this information helpful, if you guys could do me a favor, hit the like button. I would truly appreciate that because it really helps me out a lot. Okay, now the last credit card, the fifth credit card we're going to be talking about is going to be called the Wells Fargo Autograph Credit Card. To be approved for this credit card, it is recommended that you have a 700 credit score or above in order to be approved for it. This credit card is going to have no annual fees, which is fantastic because it comes with a lot of perks for having no annual fees on it. But to start off, the welcome bonus at the time of this recording is going to be 30,000 bonus points once you spend $1,500 on purchases within the first 3 months of you opening the account. And those 30,000 bonus points are going to be equivalent to $300 cash back. Now, this is only for a limited time, so if you're going to make the jump, then I would suggest doing it now. In addition, this credit card is offering a 0% intro APR for the first 12 months on purchases and not for balance transfers, just for purchases. So unlike all the other credit cards that had a 0% intro APR on both purchases and balance transfers, this credit card is only offering it for purchases. Now, as far as reward points, you're going to be earning 3x points on so many item categories, it's insane. You'll earn 3x points on restaurants, travel, gas, transit, popular streaming services, and even phone plans. And then 1x points on all other purchases. This credit card also comes with additional card features and benefits such as cell phone protection all the way up to $600 if it's ever damaged or stolen, which is a really nice perk. The only catch is that there's a $25 deductible, but honestly, that sounds like a fair trade to me. And this credit card is a Visa signature credit card, so depending on what your credit is, you might get approved for a credit limit of at least $5,000 or even more right off the bat. And I also want to say that this credit card comes with no foreign transaction fees, which can come in handy at times. I made a full in-depth video not too long ago on this credit card explaining everything that you need to know, so if you guys want to watch that video, feel free to browse my channel or hit the link in the description below. But those are pretty much the 5 beginner credit cards that I would recommend for new credit card users in 2024. And all the credit cards that I mentioned in this video are going to have a 0% intro APR for about a year or so on your purchases, so just make sure to use that responsibly. I know it can look very enticing purchasing something on your credit card and not having to pay interest on it for a while, but just because you can do this doesn't mean you should do it. Only do it if you absolutely need to, and then just pay it back as soon as possible. And then as far as the cash back that you're earning from these credit cards, everything's pretty much on autopilot, so you're always going to benefit just from using them. That's why I'm always recommending people to get these credit cards that I mentioned in this video if they're new to the credit game. But that'll pretty much wrap it up for today's video, guys. I hope you guys found value in any of this information. Let me know if you guys agree with this list or what credit card you would have added into this list. Let me know in the comments below. And also a special announcement, I get a lot of emails, DMs, messages, requesting for a one-on-one consultation. So I now have a website to where you can schedule an appointment with me. It'll always be in the description below. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, then I truly do appreciate you guys. We were at 26,627 subscribers at the time of this recording, so I do appreciate all who watch. I do post weekly videos for those that don't know, and if you guys haven't yet already, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet already, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way you guys get notified every time I post a new video. And again, we talk about personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. We talk about how to get high limits on your guys' credit cards. We talk about how to boost your personal credit, how to obtain business credit. We talk about real estate. We talk about mortgage loan programs. We talk about all that. So this is your one-stop shop. And for those that don't know, I'm a licensed real estate agent, a realtor, and I'm also a licensed mortgage loan originator as well. So if you guys have any questions in regards to real estate, all my information is in the description below. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.